My name's Sandra Bowley. I run a small financial planning company in the suburbs, and I've been a planner for over 30 years. I do a lot of aged care and Centrelink work and retirement planning type things. And and I recently left AMP. I was told to leave, but that's me and 600 others. And I had to find a new software plan to use. So I looked at so many. I looked at Xplan. I looked at, all of them. And it was a little bit of a leap of faith. Yeah. But then when I had the demo of Raw and I thought, oh, this looks good. I haven't looked back and I don't regret my decision. Most financial planning software, you have to do, umpteen courses, and even then you have huge L plates that it takes a long time to learn, where I found Raw was very easy to work around. And for that SOA preparation, it's cut my processing time probably in half. Raw is good in that you can have it modified to what you want for your practice. So you actually take only what modules you need, and you can add in risk. I don't do risk, so I don't do that. But there's a research tool which you can download and have attached to it called Champ West. And then you've got your fact find. So all of that paperwork related to putting a plan together is all integrated. You don't have to re-enter to put into your statement of advice. It's already there. So then you do your product recommendations in Champ West, and then that is actually downloaded into the SOA template as well. So it's like it pulls stuff from all over the place, puts it all in together, and you're not actually multiplying and repeating yourself and doing it umpteen times. So from an SOA implementation, it's awesome. I love it. And it looks good. It's graphically, it looks good. But then we use it for everything. So all of our clients are on an annual advice agreement, and we've put in Raw the date that they're due to be rolled over, and we can put in a date about a month earlier, so it gives us time to actually get to the client or do another review before that date is up. We use it for Centrelink, so we have a Centrelink reminder to update, because we update our clients Centrelink twice a year. So that comes up, it gives you a prompt and it tells you, look, this is due and this is due. And so you've got everything in the one platform. Everything is there. All we have to do is just go in and we can see everything. So for that perspective, I love it. So Raw does not do cash flow, right? So when you're putting in your fact find information, you put in what the income is the client's getting from certain investments, and you put in their expenses. So it doesn't do this long-winded cash flow analysis. It brings the cash flow in from the fact find. So you need to put that information in, whereas you might normally just put in a bank account with 50 grand in it. You've got to put a bank account with 50 grand in that's earning 0.3%. So the advisor actually has to put that in. If you put that in and you put in what they're getting from Centrelink or anything else, then the cash flow is beautiful. If you don't put it in, then it's not there. But as I said, there's a lot of modules that they're bringing in that you can actually add to Raw. So I think down the track, that will be something that you'll be able to put in. But it hasn't been a problem to me. I wasn't sure at first, but only after a week or so, I thought, wow, there's no comparison between that and Coin, if anyone's ever used Coin or even Xplan. So, if anyone's looking for something that's user-friendly, focuses on the client, saves you time, CRM, customer record management system that is just amazing. My staff love it. So you can rely on it. And I think as a planner, if you're presenting advice to a client, you need to know 100% that what you've put in there is right, because it's no good telling them they're going to expect to get this much money if they're not. So for all of those reasons, I found it wonderful. But I think if people just have a demo, go in and have a trial of it, you'll see how easy it is. And it prompts you all the time of what you've got to do. And if you've done something wrong, it'll tell you, and it'll tell you, no, you need to do that or something else. So, and I think being a smaller group, they listen to you. I mean, they've made a lot of modifications for us because they're really appreciative of our input. We've given them constructive feedback. Look, this would work better if you did this and this and this. And they listen and they do it. Not everything, it's not just my system, but I've found it very rare to find an organisation that is listening to you and willing to change things that make the system work better for me, but for everyone else as well.
You've just heard from a really happy client of one of our Evolve Alliance provider members. If you'd like access to some great tools, services, ideas and resources to help you improve your advice business, go to evolvealliance.com.au and join the Alliance.